it's no point of a relationship. Like, what is the real point of a relationship? And I was just saying that to myself, like, I don't understand why I'm getting in these verbal agreements.
Me being by myself.
So here we go.
I'm going to be single. I'm going to be alone.
Yep.
I don't care. My peace and my happiness come first. I don't.
He said, I want to be single. I want to be alone. I don't care. My peace and my happiness comes first. It does. Especially for men. Us, especially chosen men. We really got no time for no unhappiness. Because we got a mission we chasing. So how can we deal with your junk when we got a lot of things that we gotta take care of? You gotta be very understanding to be a woman to be with a chosen man easily.
I don't have to settle with somebody. I'm not doing that. It don't make sense to be in relationships when,
Exactly.
for one, I'm being forced.
Yep.
People come in your life and they try to change situations.
Yep.
They try to change just because we have this verbal agreement. It's like some of this shit just don't make sense to me.
A verbal agreement. It doesn't make sense. So you telling me a verbal agreement is a reason why we end up getting to a point where we basically claiming that we going towards marriage. A verbal agreement. So what type of verbal agreement? That's why it's so silly, because it's like, this don't make sense. A verbal agreement in a relationship. Where did this come from? Excuse me. Because when I think of it, I think of like a verbal agreement. That's nothing. That's nothing. Because it's like when people say, like, bro, I love you. We homies for life. It's like a covenant, making a verbal agreement. But that same person that said that was backstab you. So it means nothing. And then it comes with so much. Oh, I can't have this friend no more. And then by them doing that to you, it's not like a mirror. It only makes you want to be like, hey, look, if you telling me at least I can't do blah blah blah, then that other person gonna feel the same. They're gonna feel unequally yoked. See, this is why you need God in a relationship, because it doesn't make sense. That's why it doesn't say in the Bible about being a boyfriend and girlfriend. Everything is family, marriage.
A boyfriend and girlfriend title just does not make sense to me. It don't make sense. I just don't get it. No. We have this verbal agreement that you and me are together, which is really nothing. We're together, which is nothing. What is it? Nothing. Nothing before God.
It's a wish.
It's a verbal agreement saying that we're together. I have these rules. This is what I'm comfortable with.
The way you looking.
And for a period of time, because there's no guarantee we're gonna be together forever. There's no guarantee that this relationship, this boyfriend-girlfriend, is going to escalate into a marriage, engagement in marriage.
Very low percentage.
The percentages are very, very low. You got to run through 10 people, 15 people, 20 people, different relationships, situationships, before it actually becomes something real, if it ever does. So you mean to tell me that I'm going to get in a relationship with you, I got to listen to what you say, you got boundaries that I got.
To me, it just don't make sense to have multiple partners and run yourself down. as a woman. I say that because women are like true virgins when they're, you know, when they haven't had sex. That's why they're cheered, you know. So it's real special for them when they have sex. So that's what like is why they shouldn't have multiple partners. On top of that, there's a lot of different reasons, but I'll go on that one is because it's more of a sacredness about it. So that's why as a man you're not a true virgin. You know, it really never states that a man can be a true virgin, you know, or just never have sex, or, you know, never not celibate or not, you know, because as a child you pretty much are celibate. You never had sex. Yeah. Men aren't really true virgins. That's why I mean, some people don't agree, but men aren't really true virgins at all. Like, if we could find a verse, maybe you could prove me wrong, but they're not.
I gotta abide by, and this might not even go nowhere. We just together for this time being, and I can't do certain things. I can't have these certain friends.
Yep.
The real friends that I got in my life, the real people that really matter, right? You come into my life, you're a new person in my life, and I have to accept your boundary because you don't feel comfortable being around a certain person. These are my real friends, and I have to abide by that. These are my real friends, and while we're together for a year, and when we break up, I gotta go back to my friends and say, "Hey guys, I'm back.
Yep.
Me and the person not together no more. So can we be friends again?" It don't make sense.
That's so weak.
What the, like, who made up this rule book?
And that's disrespectful.
I'm sorry, but I have to question everything in life. I question every single thing. I question religion.
Like, it's disrespectful for you to go in and get into a relationship not knowing this person. You don't really know this person, and then you go in, you know, maybe it lasts a good few years. Next you know, you break up. Then you're like, man, where my friends been? They don't really know you like that no more because you left them in the dust, all for somebody that was temporary. Like, we allow temporary, what can I say? We allow temporary things and people to enter our life, and we get confused, making it think that this is a long-term situation. Excuse me. So we get confused with temporary and longevity. These people be temporary. You know, they're not really, you know, they're not real. They so fake. So yes, learn when somebody is temporary. Learn when they're good to stay around. But most of these people you meet, you already know the majority is temporary. Minority might not be, but even some of them, gotta watch them. Let's see if he saw anything great. Let's see. Work on self.
The bad, and I talked about this. Choosing the wrong partner, choosing the wrong woman, choosing the wrong man can literally fuck your life up.
Mm-hmm. I can.
You saying?
Oh, I thought he was frozen. I swear. I was like, what? I'm looking at. I'm like, what the? I thought he was frozen. I swear. Man.
Oh, tomorrow's not promised. You need to go ahead and get with somebody and stop playing games. No, man.
No.
If you in a relationship and not happy, You got kids by 2, 3 niggas that you ain't happy. You got kids by a baby mama or 2 that you ain't happy with.
Heck no.
I'd rather be happy.
Yep.
I'd rather be free than to deal with bullshit.
Yep.
I need to live my life to the fullest. And it's gonna be time where I choose a person. I got time, man. I got time to
Yep.
to plant seeds in the world with women, with a woman. I don't know where my life is gonna take me. I don't know if I'm gonna end up with 1 woman. I don't know if I'm gonna end up with 10 women. I don't know, but I'm gonna do exactly what makes me happy. I'm not conforming to what society thinks is right. We only do relationships because someone said that this is the normal. This is the normal thing for us.
I know.
This is why we do relationships, because people say it's a normal thing.
Mm-hmm.
But is it normal? Is it normal being with people, being in a relationship, fighting all the time, and then you know what? This is making our love stronger. No, laughing makes my love stronger. Loving on me makes love stronger.
Yep.
Fighting doesn't make it stronger. Shit toxic. I don't want it. I don't care. I'm not going for it.
I don't fight.
Who made it normal? Is this a new thing? I don't fucking know, but I don't. I'm not saying all relationships are bad. Don't get me wrong. All relationships are not bad. Some people have great relationships, but some relationships people are just not happy. People just don't. They just stay in a relationship because they don't want to be lonely.
Mm-hmm.
I done been through a lot with this person. I'd rather just stick it out with them. Man, what kind of life is that?
That's the number one thing.
What kind of life was you really living?
They not.
Today's episode is brought to you by Rich and Unemployed.
Outfit change, but they not happy with themselves. That's why they not alone. And we see that a lot with people.